Good morning. Thanks for joining us for our midday newscast. I'm Marcus Washington.
And I'm Laura Garcia. We start in the East Bay, where students are going back to school for the first time after 2 board members were ousted for not allowing the pride flag to fly on campus.
NBC Bay Area's Bob Redell explaining enrollment actually down this fall in the Sunol Glen Unified School District.
I spoke with one mother who has pulled her 3 children from Sunol Glen this fall because she did not agree with the recall and she thought the politics surrounding the recall was seeping into the classroom. Students did return to class this morning for the start of the new school year. I also spoke with a new superintendent who's only been on the job for just over a month. She says enrollment has dropped over the past few years at many schools here in Alameda County, but thinks the recall possibly contributed to the drop here at Sunol Glen. Again, it is hard to say. Her message, however, she's very positive about the new school year in spite of the hurt feelings among some parents I've spoken to. Here are the numbers. You can see that at the beginning of last fall, there were 271 kids enrolled here at Sunol Glen. This fall, it's 245. That's a drop of about 9.5% according to my calculations. That 245 includes 24 students who withdrew for reasons unknown. The district, by the way, would like the enrollment to be at 280 students. In June of 2023, the school flew a pride flag. This was in celebration of Pride Month. There were complaints. In September, the Sunol Glen School Board approved by 2-to-1 a measure that would only allow the campus to fly the flag of the U.S. and California, effectively banning the pride flag. There was a contentious recall campaign that followed. Both sides accused the other of name calling. This past July, voters ousted board members Ryan Jurgensen and Linda Hurley by roughly 51%. Supporters of those board members point out they only lost by 15 to 20 votes. Clearly not a mandate.
Both sides feel that they hold the high moral ground, and nobody is willing to give. And when I say nobody, I mean neither side. And so I don't think it's over, so to speak. What the next play is, I don't know.
Everyone still has a place here in Sunol, and we all like that we disagree. If we all agreed, it might be, kind of a very strange situation where we weren't taking any other points of view into consideration. And that's not what anyone's aiming to do.
And whether they are for the recall or against it, that doesn't matter. My job is to support their students academically, socially, emotionally, and behaviorally so that they're successful here at Sunol Glen.
I spoke by phone with former board member Ryan Jurgensen. He says this recall was quite divisive, thinks the kids behaved better than the adults, feels like the other side that voted him out preaches tolerance but doesn't practice it when it comes to other people's views. He says he supports the Sunol Glen that is inclusive to all students regardless of background. And by the way, he is not pulling his kids. His 4 children will be attending Sunol Glen when classes resume this morning, which they did. As for the 2 vacant seats on the board, the Alameda County Board of Education has appointed 2 new board members to serve until there's an election or an official appointment. Here in Sunol, Bob Redell, NBC Bay Area News.